What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one is from Scorpion Releasing. If you're not familiar with them, they're kind of a sister label to Code Red. Brothers each own those two labels, so I guess it's not really a sister label, it's more of a brother label. Walt and Bill Olson. Scorpion puts out a very wide variety of movies. Not all of them are horror or cult. They put out some that are drama, action. It's a great label. The one I'm going to talk about today is one of my favorite Scorpion releases, and it's called Killer Fish. This one stars Lee Majors. He plays the leader of kind of like a crack squad of people that were chosen to go into like a heavily armed military complex and steal some diamonds and jewels and shit. And they do. The opening is really fun. It's really action packed. It's like a great heist to open the movie with. Once they've actually secured them, then they make their like super complicated exit, and they're actually working under the employ of a rich guy. And this rich guy is the one who kind of put the plan together, and they're the ones who executed it. They can't just leave with the shit because everybody's on high alert. So their plan is to sink it to the bottom of the river, come back for it at a later time, and then that way, everything will have cooled down. Well, of course, being that they are thieves, nobody wants to wait. So they end up going one by one to try to get it. But it turns out that this particular river or lake, whatever it is stocked with piranha, these vicious asshole piranhas by the hundreds. As soon as one of them goes in and tries to get it, they just get annihilated. And the movie kind of follows, are they going to be able to get the stuff? Who knew that these fish were there? What will happen if by some chance that I'm sure wouldn't happen in the movie, right? But if it did happen, what would happen if the dams broke and these fish were unleashed onto the rest of the world? It's super campy. It's just a really fun movie. Lee Majors, Margot Hemingway, Karen Black. It's got Joe Pesci's brother. It's got, if you remember, Gary Collins, who's like this total douche that used to be on TV back in the 70s and 80s. He's in this. It's a super fun movie. It's like a drama slash action thriller. It doesn't have a lot of blood, but it has some really cool, like, when animals attack scenes. It's got some really colorful moments as well. The dialogue is a lot of fun. It's got some weird moments to it. I was never bored with this movie, like, ever. Like, whether it's action, whether it's drama, whether it's just suspense, this movie delivers. It's just a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it won't be for everybody because it is kind of weird, and it's about killer fish, so that kind of limits its potential audience maybe. The ending is really fun. It's got some cool miniature effects. I love miniature effects. I have a huge affinity for them, so I was definitely glad to see some used here. The Blu-ray from Scorpion Releasing has a brand new HD master. It's got an interview with Joe Pesci's brother by Bill Lustig from Blue Underground, who made a bunch of badass movies, and the original trailer. The transfer looks great. I mean, it's a little bit it looks a little bit dated, but that's just the way of the material. Like, it looks super clean, super crisp. The detail is spectacular. It doesn't look like you're looking out of a window, but for this material, I think this is as good as it's going to get. I don't even know if it'll ever look better than this. I recommend the disc highly. I think I got mine on Amazon, but if not, maybe RoninFlix.com has it. I don't think this one's through the Kino Lorber deal, but I could be wrong. I don't see it anywhere on the packaging, but I got mine off of Amazon, I'm pretty sure. The movie is a lot of fun if you like when animal attack movies, or you just like Lee Majors. I mean, Karen Black. You should check it out. I think it's just super fun flick, and the Blu-ray's pretty reasonably priced, like $20. If you like this review, make sure you check out my website. I've got a full review for this movie and like over 500 other ones that I've just posted in the last few months alone. I really appreciate you watching this video, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. You can find out what movies I've got coming in the mail. I post pictures of the stuff as I get it, and so you can kind of have an idea of what's coming up. You can come talk to me on Twitch, and I'll talk to you about movies, or we can just talk about, who the hottest girls in my chat are, or we can just talk about Heather Rochelle's vagina, whatever you want to talk about. So you can find me at all those places. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I hopefully see you soon.